Before splitting the company had to be made ready. The fact of the matter is Tata Motors commercial vehicles was always profitable and Tata Motor passenger cars was not so. There was always a support for Tata Motors passenger cars from the performance of Tata Motors commercial vehicles. That was the reality. Cash flows were coming from commercial vehicles and were subsumed in the capital expenditure of Tata Motors passenger vehicles. So we had to make sure that both companies were fit, and we said directionally both have to become very strong, then we will increase the speed. That's the journey we set on in 2017-18. And from then on, I don't want to describe, it's a talk or an article or a story to be written another day. Suffice to say today that the restructuring that was done, whether it is ADR delisting or DVR or creating functions which some would call it as duplicate, I would call it as efficient for both companies which are relevant, separating the engineering because both companies have different technology. And both companies have different business model. They have different platforms. They have different customer segments. They have different dealer partners. They have different investors. And they have the right to pursue different ambitions. So that's the journey we were on. And halfway through the journey, we hit COVID. So we had to slow pedal a bit, then picked up momentum post-COVID. And now we have come to this day where we will have two strong independent companies, Tata Motors passenger cars, with Shailesh heading it, and Tata Motors commercial vehicles, Girish heading it. And all this has required enormous amount of work and heavy lifting by the teams. I can't be more proud of the Tata Motors team. And this required a lot of help from vendors, bankers, advisors. They've all stayed with us in this journey, though we didn't give the end picture until we announced the demerger. But they worked with us on everything we wanted them to work on. So I'm grateful to all of them. And I believe Tata Motors commercial vehicles has always innovated. They've been the backbone of Indian economy, and they will be more so going forward. They have a fantastic business in heavy commercial vehicles and light commercial vehicles, and in fact they introduced the small commercial vehicles with ACE, but they've got work to do more. And now we are working on electrification, hydrogen trucks, new energy buses, and many more new technologies. And as you know, these two companies will have different markets. We made the company debt-free, which has enabled them to be very bold, and hopefully we should close the Iveco transaction in the next few months. Then Tata Motors commercial vehicles will be on its journey. And their metrics are very different from the passenger cars. They will have fantastic balance sheet ratios, return ratios on capital deployed. And that journey will give them enormous ability to invest and make the transformation that is required for the new sustainable mobility.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.